Hi, guys. Good day. Okay, thank you all for joining me. So, we're just trying very hard to resolve this whole issue because, as you know, I tried bringing Iman on, but for some reason, it wasn't connecting. And so I had to try another means. So, I'm really excited to have you all here. Thank you for joining me. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so Iman. Okay, so guys, Iman is my colleague at work, and I have invited him here today because he's an engineering student, and I know that lots of people want to do the program, will be interested in the program that he did, and so it is an area that I believe people can really learn from, right? Yeah, so let's just give me a second to invite people on. Anyways, how are you doing today, man?
Yeah, hi Gina. Hi everyone. It's a
Mm.
beautiful Sunday today, so can't complain really.
Mm. I haven't stepped out yet.
Yeah,
Can
it's
you
a beautiful
imagine?
Sunday. You should.
It's beautiful, yeah. It's not gonna snow, it's not gonna rain, right?
Yeah, we will
Okay.
spoiled this year. It's been a sunny winter.
It's been yeah, so it's good. It's been good so
Yeah.
far. And yeah, maybe later in the day I can just step out to catch some good air, some natural. Okay, so let's just start this whole thing. So Imad, can you tell us, I know you're from Iran. Can you just tell us a little about yourself? Like, so did you grow up in Iran? Did you live your whole life over there until recently that you came to Canada, or you have been here since you were a child? Would you want to tell us about that?
Sure. So I was born in Iran and
Mm,
raised. I did a bachelor's in mechanical engineering in Iran. So
okay.
basically, I lived in Iran for 22 years, and then after that, I applied for like a few universities in Canada. Then I continued my studies as a master student in UBC. I did a master in mechanical engineering.
Okay, so you basically did your bachelor's in
Yeah,
Iran
yeah.
in mechanical engineering. Oh, that's nice. And so how did Canada come into mind? Before you applied for a school in Canada, did you try other countries or you knew that it was Canada you wanted to come to?
So basically, people in my country, whenever they wanna like migrate,
Hmm.
especially if they want to study engineering, they basically have three options. They either go to Europe or to US or to Canada. So there are a few differences between each one of these countries, but they all have like very good universities, engineering universities, especially in Canada. So that Canada is always one of the options. But one thing that makes Canada like a better option for many people is their immigration policies. So it's
Hmm.
much easier for you to become like a permanent resident in Canada
Right.
compared to
Yeah.
Europe or US, or even
Right.
become a citizen. So if that's part of your concern, then you should definitely consider Canada.
Okay. So that is the main reason why you chose here.
Yeah. So
Okay.
basically, yeah, that was the main reason. And like as I said, like there are good universities in Canada, engineering
Mm-hmm.
universities. There's industry here, so but yeah, that was one of the main reasons, their immigration
Okay.
policies and
Okay. All
yeah,
right. So let's just come to your application process.
sure.
Um, why did you choose UBC? Was it the only school that was offering the program you wanted to do, or you had other options in other universities, but it was just because you got oh no, I mean, did you have other options in other universities, or it was only UBC that you got admitted to?
So I applied for a few universities actually, including University of Toronto. I also had admission from University of Toronto, but that was like later, like after I had accepted the UBCs.
The UBC.
Yeah,
Mm,
but the mechanical engineering like master in mechanical engineering, it's a pretty mainstream program. So almost every university in the world would probably have an engineering program. So it's
Mm.
not like UBC was the only university that had this program.
Mm.
But
Okay.
yeah, UBC is one of the prominent universities in terms of engineering in the world. So
Engineering. Okay. 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 So how did you get a full scholarship?
yeah, okay. So this is actually something that I think I should talk about more, like the process of how you can apply for engineering.
Mm.
One other difference between Canada and other countries, especially US, is that if you want to have like a research assistant position or a teaching assistant position and study masters, Canada is, I think, as far as I know, is the only place that you can do that. In US and Europe, if you're an engineering student, you want to have like a scholarship or full funding, you probably need to apply for a PhD, either a direct PhD, like you have a master's already and then you apply for PhD, or you have you have a bachelor's and then you apply for a PhD, or you have a master's and then you apply for a PhD. But in any case, you need to do a PhD program. So you
In the
basically
US.
cannot get, yeah, you cannot get any scholarships or fundings
Mm.
for
Mm-hmm.
master's programs. So Canada is, I think,
Are you giving us this information based on your personal experience, or what your research
no,
showed you at the
yeah,
time?
yeah, that's it's not like my personal experience. That's
Mm.
like Canada is the only place that you can get funding for your master's studies.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
another difference between Canada and US and Europe is that in Canada, if you want to study engineering, a master's or a PhD, you need to reach out to the faculty members of the
Mm-hmm.
department that you want to apply for. So in my case,
Yes.
mechanical engineering. And then you send them your resumes, you explain what you've done so far, like whatever that stands out in your resume. So
Mm-hmm.
basically email them, and then they set up interviews with you if they think they have any positions available, and if they like your resumes, they
Mm-hmm.
basically, if they think you are fit for their position, and if they
And
want
so
you,
with an
then
interview, you have to prove to them the reason why they should give you that opportunity, right?
yes, you basically
So
send
if
an
they do not
email.
accept you, you can't get the scholarship.
Yeah, exactly. So in order to get admission for a master's or PhD in Canada, you need to reach out to the faculty members yourself, because to do a
Okay.
master's program or a PhD program, you need a supervisor. It's not
Yeah.
like in Canada, it's not
Mm-hmm.
like in your bachelor's studies that you just apply for the university and you get it.
Yeah.
But in US and Europe, there are like admission committees,
Mm.
and then you just apply for that department,
Mm-hmm.
and basically that admission committee goes through your resume, like your CV, and they decide if they want to give you an admission. It's not like you reach out to the faculty members individually and you ask them if they have any positions and if they want you to join their group. So that's one thing that everyone needs to consider if they want to apply for Canada.
Okay, so you're telling us about your process. That is exactly what you did, right?
Yes.
Okay. So right after getting a professor to work with, what did you do next?
Okay, so you need to reach out to the professors and then you talk to them. Let's say you have an interview with them, they
Mm.
agree to give you an admission, or they tell you that you can potentially get admitted. Like there's like a 50% chance that they might give you
Mm-hmm.
admission. Then you can go
Mm-hmm.
on and apply for that department.
Okay.
You need to apply for the university in any case, but
Mm-hmm.
you need to personally reach out to the supervisors, because
Yeah.
that individual supervisor is the person who decides uh,
Okay.
if they want to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So after you had reached out to them, everything worked for you, and then you got your scholarship.
So, okay. So at UBC, I think it's pretty much the same in all universities in Canada, um, in engineering schools at least. So there are basically two different types of um, funds available for you. One of them is the research assistant fund. So when you're doing your master's, if it's an master of applied science, because we have master of engineering, which is a little bit different. The
Okay.
length of the program is different, and then you have to pay like the tuition, and then you don't get any fundings or scholarship or any such thing. But in my case, which is the Master of Applied Science, for which you need to do a thesis, you need to do research, you can get a research assistant position, which
Mm-hmm.
is like a job, and then you
Yeah.
work as a research assistant and you get paid. It's not like a
Mm.
scholarship that like or a fellowship that they give you the money only to study. You need to do research
Mm-hmm.
in order to get paid. It's like an
Mm-hmm.
actual job. And then
Okay.
the other way is becoming a teaching assistant. So you mark exams, you answer students' questions, you basically are an assistant to whoever is teaching that course. And these are the
Okay.
two methods that you can fund yourself
You
if you're
fund.
applying
Okay.
for a master's or a PhD in engineering.
Okay. So while you're working for them, obviously you get paid, and that is what you use to pay your fees, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
And
So that
usually
is
that's enough. Usually
that's
they pay
enough.
you as
Good.
much that you can live like a very simple student life.
Life. Okay, that's great. So that is what you did.
That's what I did, yes.
Okay, great. So let's come to
And I
after.
just want to add this one that I didn't have any other financial means to support myself, so that is enough. If you don't have any
Okay,
other means to
okay,
finance yourself, that would be enough
that will
for
be
you
enough.
to, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So guys, just so you know, that will be enough. Yeah, that is only if you qualify for it.
Yes, yeah. If you can find a supervisor
Mhm,
who agrees to admit you to their
mhm.
group, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so guys, yes, again, this is Iman. He did mechanical engineering for his bachelor's in Iran, and then he came to Canada to do a master's in mechanical engineering, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us about your program. Was it is it a program that you would recommend people to pay attention to? How was the courses like? Was it difficult? I know that if you put your mind to something and you really want to get it done, you'll get it done. But I just want you to let people know if it's a program that is very easy or it's a program that anybody can do.
Um, so I think it really depends on your research because if you're doing a master's or a PhD,
Mm-hmm,
basically most of your time you will be doing research, and it depends on your supervisor and the research that you're doing.
mm-hmm,
So it's not like a bachelor's program that you need to study. I mean, you do have to take a few courses, like 4 or 5 courses, but the course load isn't that high as like a bachelor's degree. So it depends on the research you're doing and how much time you want to allocate to your research.
mm-hmm,
But generally, I don't really recommend everyone to do a master's or a PhD unless they really want to do research or if they want to like explore other fields. If you have studied other engineering, like
mm-hmm,
I don't know, like material engineering, and you want to know about mechanical engineering as well, then it's not a bad idea. Or if that's the only way to help you to immigrate to another country, for sure. But like I don't recommend it really to everyone, especially PhD, because it's like
mm.
5 years and it takes a long time.
It
So
takes a
you
long
need to
time.
really like what you're doing.
Hmm. Okay, so the program was it fits who can do it. That's what I can basically say.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
Okay.
impossible, and it's not like that difficult. As I said,
Yeah.
it depends on how much time you're willing to spend on your research.
Okay.
And it's, I mean, you need to be lucky generally in life, right? But so you need to be lucky as well. Sometimes you do research and it goes well. In my case, it went really well. But sometimes you do research and it doesn't work. So
Yeah.
you need to be lucky. You will graduate anyways.
But you want to, I mean, you want
But if you
to
will like want to
graduate.
see the results of your research, then you need to be lucky as
Yeah.
well as
Okay.
hard work.
Okay, we'll take that. Okay, so tell us about your stay in Canada. When you came, did you have anybody, like, did you have friends here? Did you have a family to host you, or did you get somebody to find accommodation for you and all of that before you settled in?
Okay, so I didn't know anyone here, almost no one. When I
Oh, that
came
must be
here,
hard.
but I came here like before I come here, I didn't know anyone, but I came here with two, three of my um classmates. So we knew each
Oh,
other. We all came to UBC together. So I wasn't
mm,
that alone.
okay.
And but yeah, I didn't have like anyone to accommodate me or
Did you live with them? How did you
yes.
find accommodation? Did
Okay,
you
so
search while you were in Iran before you got to Canada?
yeah, I think we got an Airbnb before we came here,
Okay,
like for a week
okay,
or so, and then we started looking for
a
a
place.
place because it's better if you see the place right before you want to rent it.
Okay.
So for a week
So what?
we had an Airbnb, and that's basically what everyone does.
Hmm. So
And then
before you left Iran, did you have a chance to travel to any other country before you came to Canada?
I've been to Turkey once,
Okay.
but that
Okay,
was
to stay there for a while.
yeah, just travel.
Okay,
Yeah, in
okay. So
Istanbul.
how was the experience like when you got here? I mean, you are lucky you came with a friend, so
Depends on where you come from. So if you come
okay.
from US, then Canada is like
Yeah,
it's not that
like
different.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
But in my case, like if you come from a country that has like a very different culture, then
Hmm.
yeah, Canada is very different. But I think Canadians are very nice people,
Mm.
so you're not gonna face any issues in Canada,
Okay.
especially in BC. People are really
Mm.
nice.
You're not gonna face any issues?
No,
You
I
didn't.
mean, no, I mean, like not. I haven't been faced with any discrimination or anything, any such thing
Hmm.
in the
Okay.
3 years that I've been here. So,
Just tell us one challenge that I mean, one major challenge you went through while in Canada.
oh, okay. So the first thing that when you arrive in Canada, if your mother tongue is not English,
Mm-hmm.
it is hard. Like in order to gain the confidence to speak to other people,
Yeah.
yeah, that was the main challenge for me when I arrived here.
Talking about that, did you face challenges your first time you went to class? I mean, when the professors were teaching and trying to explain things, did you really get everything? Because I think the last time, some time ago, I shared my experience where within the few um, months that I got here, it was very difficult for me. You might think that you go to class and everything, like you're able to get everything, but it took me a while to
Yeah,
adapt to the
yeah.
situation. Did you face something like that? Was it the same
So
for you?
my experience was actually kind of the opposite. I mean, I didn't have
Okay.
any issues in the classroom because,
Mm,
like, basically the way I learned English was through my like studies, and like I knew everything in English, like
mm,
related to mechanical engineering or
engineering.
math or
Okay.
physics or things like that. The
Mhm.
real challenge for me was like day to day life, like
Okay.
shopping in a grocery store, or I don't know, finding
Mm,
friends, things like this. But it's like,
okay.
as I said, it's not like you're not able or you're not good at it. It's just gaining the confidence to talk to other
Yeah.
people.
Okay. So your immersion into Canada was quite smooth for you, right?
Yeah, Yeah, I mean, depends on how you define smooth, but yeah, I think
Well, I
overall
mean,
I'm pretty satisfied
um,
with my experience
okay,
in Canada. Yeah, I
okay.
think it
I
could have
mean,
been worse.
okay, concerning academics, when it comes to academics, comparing how it was done back home for the bachelor's you did and the master's you came to do here.
Okay, so the master's program is like very different from bachelor's
Hmm.
fundamentally, but
I
there
see.
are a few differences really
Hmm.
between like the way we studied in Iran and like we did
Yeah.
research in Iran and how we did research here. But it's not the difference isn't that significant.
Okay. Really? So,
Yeah.
okay. As compared to
Especially in
universities back home.
engineering. Like if
Okay.
because I'm talking like engineering is engineering, like anywhere else
Yeah.
in the world, like
It's the same.
yeah, the gravity applies like to all countries. So
Okay.
that doesn't change a lot. But if you're studying like I don't know, like art or human studies, then
Mm-hmm.
you might face a lot of challenges.
Hmm. Okay. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess you're done with school because I know you've been working
Yes.
you've been working for a while now. So um with your field of studies after school, what areas can you look for like job or what field? I mean, yes, it's engineering, but what specific areas could you get a job?
Okay, so I did mechanical engineering. So with a mechanical engineering degree,
Mm,
there are a few industries that you can get in. You can work for oil and gas companies.
mm-hmm.
That's one of the industries that you can work in. But it's not that easy in BC. If you want to do that, you probably need to go to Alberta, like Calgary, Edmonton,
For the
or
oil fields, right?
yeah,
To get into the
or
oil industries, yeah.
oil industry, yeah.
Mhm.
Or you could get into energy industries, like you can work in like power plants or anything that is like renewable energies even.
Mhm.
You
And
can
do we
also,
have some in BC?
of course, we have so many of
Okay.
them. Yeah, we don't
Okay.
have any coal power plants, I think, in BC. Most of them are hydro.
Coal.
Yeah, we don't. Like,
Okay.
yeah, like the when you say power plants, what comes to your mind? We don't have that in BC. I think
Okay.
most of them are hydro, but yeah, that's another field that you can work in. Or robotics. Many of mechanical
Robotics.
engineering, yeah,
Okay.
work in
Okay.
robotics. Yeah, it's a pretty wide field. So there are many things that you can get into.
You
Depends on
can
the
do.
courses that you have taken, the research that you've done, if you do a master's or a PhD. Um, so it basically, yeah, depends on what you've done. But generally, I think if you study mechanical engineering, finding job in BC is going to be more challenging compared
Okay.
to the East Coast, like Ontario or Quebec. It's going to be
Okay.
easier because the
Hmm.
industry is stronger
Over there. Okay.
over there. Yeah,
Okay. So what
but it's
what
not
are you able to
impossible.
find in BC?
I
What
have a
what is the
job,
common
so
I mean, yeah, you have a
yeah,
job.
so
So
it's not impossible.
yeah. So what is the common area you can find a job in BC as an engineering student?
Um, a common area, you mean like the field of work?
Industry, yeah.
Yeah, so it depends on the type of engineering.
Oh yeah.
So I think if you study computer science or like if you're a data scientist, BC is a good place because there are so many tech companies here. It's actually kind of like a tech hub. But if you study other types of engineering,
Mhm.
it's going to be a little bit more challenging
Okay.
in
So
BC.
tell us, just because I have you, tell us some of the prerequisites that you had to do for your program, some of the courses that you had to do, and um, the areas in which you are able to find a job when it comes to those courses?
So for my program, I didn't have any prerequisite course that I had
Mm,
to do for the program itself.
okay.
You just needed to have an engineering degree. But so what I'm doing right now, what we do in our company is we build aerosol measurement
Device.
devices.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we build aerosol measurement devices, and that's basically fluid mechanics, and you need to know a little bit about aerosol science. And I
Okay.
had a course. My supervisor actually worked on aerosols and measuring the particles in the air. So I had a course with him. That's really helped
Okay.
me get the job.
Okay.
But yeah. Um, so like in my case, like the fluid mechanics courses and the aerosol course that I had helped me get the job. But that's a very narrow field. So there it's
Okay.
very wide. Like
Yeah,
there's
it's very.
so many
Oh,
things
okay.
that you can do.
Okay. Okay. Oh, impressive. Well, yeah. So, guys, like I mentioned, he's my colleague at work. Yeah. So he's in the in engineering department. I'm in a different department. I'm in the procurement department. Yeah, that's just by the way. Yeah. So I'm really excited to have him here. I told him that I wanted to have him on my show, and he was like, "Oh yes, Gina, I would
Of
love to come
course.
on your show."
Yeah, I would be happy to
Yeah.
help.
Yeah, I'm really excited. Okay, so I think that is it. I believe that I personally know people back home in Ghana who are engineering students, and I believe that if they are looking into applying for school to further their studies, they can look at UBC, or they can contact me and then we can do an application for them with the program that we did. And I believe that this information will help them, even if they don't have to come to BC or go to other provinces where they can, where the, I mean, looking for a job in the end or after their program will be very um, easy for them, like for them to get a job in the oil industries. I believe it will help people on this page. So yes, I feel that you have given us really great information. I mean, I'm not an engineering student. I don't know anything about engineering. And so yeah, this is pretty much it. So Iman, generally, how would you describe Canada? I mean, coming here, has it helped you? Is it a fun place to be? Would you recommend people studying in Canada?
Well, yeah, for me, it's been a really great experience coming to
Yeah,
Canada, honestly.
yeah.
It's like Vancouver, where we are. It's a pretty multicultural place. So
Mm-hmm.
you see people from everywhere in the world, and it's very interesting when you have interactions with people from other cultures. And
Mm-hmm.
as I said, people are really nice. They are more than happy to help you.
Yeah,
And Canada is beautiful in general. Like BC,
it's
the
beautiful.
nature is
And
amazing.
it's peaceful.
It's very peaceful. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so guys, I think that is it. We are almost like it's been 30 minutes. Yeah, Iman has to rush somewhere. So he told me categorically that Gina, I need to go somewhere. So we need to make
It's
this
already
quick.
late. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
No
think it was
worries at
because
all.
of the
Yeah,
issue
I'm
we had
glad that
with
I
it.
could.
Yeah, yeah. But yes, it's 29 minutes. We are hitting 30 minutes soon. Yeah, I mean, this has been very short but very detailed, and I believe that it will help. So if you're an engineering student and you want to reach out to me, even if I do not have the information, I see Iman Monday to Friday. 9 o'clock to 5 p.m. Yeah, so I can ask him all the questions and I can really help
Sure.
you with your application if you want to apply. So thank you all for joining me. I see you watching me, Franklin. I see Crane. Thank you for your comments. I really appreciate you. Yes, I'm doing my best with this. So Iman, Oh, I appreciate you so much.
Yeah,
Thank
no
you.
worries at
Thank
all.
you. Thank
I
you.
hope
Thank
that
you
it
for coming on
helps.
my show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited. So
Thank
yeah,
you for inviting me.
this is it. I think that's it. So yeah, so guys, that's it. That's it for today. It's 30 minutes exactly. So I'll just say bye to Iman.
Yeah, thank you, Gina.
Okay. All
Have a
right.
good day.
Bye. Thank you so
Bye.
much. Have a good one.
You too.
Okay. Yeah. So guys, yeah. Thank you for joining in. So if you're an engineering student and you want us to do an application for you on your behalf, or if you have a first class, second class, upper, really high one, and you think you want a scholarship, contact me. I have my WhatsApp number on my page. The first thing you have to do is to follow my page. I need you all to follow my page. Thank you. Okay, so after following the page, send me a message on WhatsApp. Um, I will respond to your message when I get a chance, and then we can take it from there. Okay. If I have any questions about the application or the scholarship process, yeah, I'm okay to ask Iman to help me out. Yeah. And so that is it for today. Okay, thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate all my followers. I thank you for your time and supporting me. Like I always say, this is a very new page. We are just building this page. I need you all your support. I need your support to grow this page. So please do well to share my videos. Share it. Share the videos on your Facebook pages. I see all the people who have been sharing my videos, and I love you. Thank you. And all of you following, I thank you all for following my page. Okay, so I'll sign off today. Have a great week ahead. You all take care. Take very good care of yourselves. I love you all. Thank you for your support again. It's a bye for now.